She and the fat dog always sing in class. Okay, first thing we want to do is find a verb. So if it doesn't jump out to you, try changing the tense of the sentence. Today, she and the fat dog always sing in class. Yesterday, she and the fat dog always sang in class. All right, what's the word that changes? Sing changes to sang. That's your verb. Okay, so you can say, what kind of verb is it? And we've got 3 action verbs, linking verbs, helping verbs. Okay, action verbs are something you do, and singing is pretty clearly something you do, right? So that's going to be an action verb. Can you guys hear that lawnmower out there? Just add a little bit of listening pleasure to your grammar, right? Okay, then we say who or what sing. Well, she sings, right? And the fat dog sings. Okay, dog, person, placing, or idea. Does a dog count as a person, as a thing? I guess the answer says something about your personality, right? Okay, then we've got she. Now it's standing in for a name here, like Elaine or Georgia or something. Okay, that's a pronoun. Pronouns do what? Place nouns. Okay, now then we can look through the rest of the sentence. We've got 2 subjects here. Say what the word that's joining them. Well, that's and. That's that coordinating conjunction. It says these 2 things are equal in the sentence. The fat dog and she and the fat dog. And remember, the coordinated conjunctions are the fanboys, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Okay, and then we've got the. Well, it tells us which dog, right? The dog. And we're going to class that as, you can write adjective, but you can go ahead and be a little more precise and write article. Again, only 3 articles. A, an is in an apple, and the. Okay, what does fat tell us? It tells us what kind of dog, right? So it's modifying a noun. That's an adjective. Is it painful to watch me write with this little thing in my mouse? Okay, then we've got always. What does always tell us? It tells when we sing, right? So that's modifying the word sing, giving you a little more information about it. Okay, and what kind of words modify verbs? Adverbs. So adjectives take care of the nouns. Adverbs take care of everything else when it comes to modifiers. Okay, and then we've got in class. Now, in class, if we take that together, tells us where we're singing, right? And you can see that these words kind of go together. So I'm going to just put them in parentheses here to show that that's a phrase. And a phrase is just a group of words that go together. Now you say, what kind of phrase is this? Well, we've got the word in right here. So think back to your parts of speech. Think which of the part of speech is the one that fits with the box, on the box, in the box, around the box, with the box, to the box, for the box, from the box. Okay, well, there's a preposition. And I'm going to write this in here with my little clumsy little thing here. Now, what prepositions do, remember, is they take a noun or a pronoun, and they kind of pull it into the sentence, and they show a relationship between that noun or pronoun and something else. So we've got class. That's a noun, right? You consider that a place or a thing? I don't know. Okay, but it's a noun. And again, I'm pulling it into the sentence, and I'm showing a relationship between class and the singing. So again, the preposition shows the relationship between this and this, kind of pulls that noun into the sentence. Now, if we want to put a label on top of class, the label we could put is OP, which I feel awkward saying because my 13-year-old son keeps saying it, and he keeps saying things are overpowered, and to me that makes no sense, because usually if you think about someone being overpowered, it means someone that has conquered them, but he means they have too much power. So it's here's language change happening under my nose. Okay, but we're not talking about overpowering or overpowered. We're talking about the object of the preposition. Now, do I care super duper much that you can recognize this is the object of the preposition? What I care about eventually when we talk about pronouns is that you know the difference between subjects and objects. Subjects do things, they do verbs. Objects don't do things, they have things done to them. And if we were in class together, I would say that 5,000 times. Subjects do things, objects have things done to them. There you go, that's one time. Wait for the next 999 coming up. Now, this whole prepositional phrase here, this whole thing is telling us where we sing, right? So I'm just going to draw a little arrow here because the whole thing is a modifier. And prepositional phrases are always modifiers. And then underneath, this was a long one, right? It's taking me a whole 5 minutes to go through the sentence. It's because of that tangent. Okay, under this, if I want to be really precise, I can put it's an adverbial. Again, it's just modifying a verb. Adverbial prepositional phrase. But as long as you've got the subject and verbs picked out, that's the core of the sentence, and you should be good to go.